Welcome to another episode of Thailand Truth Talks. He sold everything. The condo, the car, the life. 14 months later, he was counting insulin vials in a leaking room, waiting for the deportation notice. What happened between the click and the catastrophe? That's what we're about to expose. You're watching me walk through Bangkok. Normal street, normal day. But the story I'm about to tell you happened on streets just like this, to people just like you. They quit their jobs because a YouTuber with 50,000 subscribers said, "Trust me." They wired $35,000 US to a developer because a creator with drone shots said, "Act fast." They got banned from Thailand for 3 years because someone's visa hack video had 2 million views. Here's what you need to understand. The biggest danger in Thailand right now isn't crime, scams, or visas. It's the guy you've been watching on YouTube pretending to be your friend. The danger isn't in Thailand itself. Thailand is still Thailand. The danger is in the lens being built in your brain, frame by frame, monetized message by monetized message. This is not a witch hunt. This is an autopsy. I'm going to name names. I'm going to show you the exact funnel. I'm going to break down the psychology that turns your curiosity into someone else's paycheck. We'll focus on one channel you probably already know. Mac TV, Travel, Learn, Inspire. Slick thumbnails, nightlife, glamour, urgent promises, and a steady funnel to paid products. But the pattern is everywhere. Here's what you need to understand. I'm not accusing anyone of crimes. I'm interrogating a system. A system found in public videos, in comments sections full of heartbreak, in forum threads of people trying to recover money, in the psychological playbook that converts viewers into customers. There's a version of you being edited into existence by algorithms and influencers. The one who watched one too many paradise videos, scrolled through glowing comments and decided, that's where I need to be. That version is being built frame by frame, optimized to keep you watching and, crucially, to make someone money. If you recognize yourself in this story, good. That means you can still be saved. 4 stories. No names, just numbers. He sold the condo, closed accounts, said goodbye to winter. 14 months later, single room, leaking ceiling, splitting insulin vials. The contractor vanished. The bank refused his transfer. Immigration sent the notice. He believed a YouTuber with 30,000 subscribers and a link in the description. The video said, "Buy this course. Get access to my agent. Limited spots." He acted. When problems came, refunds denied, projects abandoned, the creator moved on. The audience left to pick up the pieces. The $799 mistake. Developer watched 17 videos promising insider visa routes, drone shots, happy testimonials. The creator offered a consulting package, $799 US for their licensed agent. He paid, got a PDF copied from the Thai embassy website and a WhatsApp number. Responses were slow, vague, contradictory, asked for a refund. Creator's email bounced. PayPal dispute closed. He'd send it. Friends and family, per instructions. Lost $799. Hired an actual lawyer for $2,400 US. The $35,000 trap. UK couple binge watched Thailand property content. One channel, beachfront condos, satisfied buyers, urgent warnings. The host offered a VIP tour, $1,200 for 3 days with exclusive pricing. The pressure was relentless. This unit will be gone tomorrow. They put down $35,000 on pre-construction via the host's trusted developer. 18 months promise, 3 years later, building half done, developer in court, deposit trapped. The host deleted the videos, moved on to Vietnam. The 3-year ban, designer, viral video, how I make $8,000 a month working 4 hours a day. She bought the blueprint for $297. Got 90 minutes of recycled Upwork advice. The real damage, the creator's casual visa advice. Just come on a tourist visa. No one really checks if you're working online. 8 months later, visa run to Cambodia. Immigration flagged her. Found freelance contracts, denied entry. Banned from Thailand for 3 years. The pattern, enticement, urgency, transaction, fallout. What makes a cult isn't ideology, it's incentives. Here's how this ecosystem works. It's not built on creator who tells truth, audience believes it or doesn't. It's built on pure mechanical incentive. The algorithm doesn't care about accuracy. It cares about engagement, watch time, whether you clicked, stayed, got angry, got hopeful, got afraid. A creator posting a balanced visa law investigation gets 1,200 views and $40. A creator posting Thai government changing visa rules, you need to hear this, gets 40,000 views and $400. The algorithm isn't asking for truth, it's asking, did you stay? So the truth gets warped, exaggerated, twisted until it fits the shape that keeps money flowing. And if you marinate it in these narratives day after day, video after video, you lose your ability to see where the line is between information and manipulation. That's the Eye of Sauron moment. It's a psychological principle so simple it sounds stupid. If we're exposed to a message repeatedly from different sources that all seem independent but are actually all responding to the same algorithmic incentives, you will eventually believe it, not because it's true, but because the neural pathways in your brain have been grooved with repetition. Every successful creator has mastered talking directly into your living room, making you feel like they're your friend. They call you guys, folks, little confessions, late night chat energy. That intimacy is a trust engine. When the voice that feels like a friend says, buy my course, it'll save you thousands, the lines blur. Quick, I'm not a lawyer, disclaimer, then definite advice with expert confidence. Result? Advice carries friends' weight and expertise's authority, but neither's accountability. The structure. 0 to 30 seconds. What I'm about to show you could save you $10,000. 30 seconds to 3 minutes. When I first moved here, I got scammed. 3 minutes to 8 minutes. The solution with just enough detail. 8 minutes to 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Full breakdown in the link below. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to 10 minutes. Only 50 spots left. Most creators position themselves as experts while avoiding accountability that comes with expertise. How false expertise is built. The local angle. Ordering food in broken Thai. Message, I live here, I know things you don't. The numbers play. Flashing spreadsheets. Numbers equal credibility. The insider access. My agent can get you this. Impossible to verify. Sounds exclusive. The testimonial loop. Screenshots of satisfied customers. No way to verify if real, paid, or fabricated. They'll say, I'm not a lawyer, but then give advice that might legally ruin you. They surround themselves with just enough jargon and confidence to trigger the part of your brain that associates expertise with truthfulness. The knowledge might be shallow, the evidence might be non-existent, but they sound like someone who knows. the panic engine. You need to hear this now. Fear converts better than any emotion. Everything is urgent. The visas are tightening. Prices are rising. Only so many spots left. The formula? Policy panic. Thailand immigration crackdown. Minor admin change. Existential crisis. Paid solution. Economic doom. Thailand getting too expensive. Normal cost increases. Creator ahead of curve. Paid strategies. Cultural warning. Things are changing in Thailand. Culture evolves. Nostalgia, FOMO, monetized, accessed. Every policy nuance becomes an apocalypse. It's not about informing you. It's about moving you to click before you can think. The funnel architecture, stage 1. YouTube videos that hold back the real secrets. Stage 2. 27 to 97 US dollar starter guide. Conditions you to trust with money. Stage 3. 497 US dollar masterclasses. $1,200 VIP consultations. 2,500 US dollars done for you services. Stage 4. Private Telegram. Discord groups. Creator controls narrative. Dissent discouraged. The defense shield. Once you've invested money or emotion, you become the narrative. Critics emerge, followers attack. You defend the creator because admitting deception means admitting personal failure. Once you've bought into someone's worldview, you become invested into defending that decision. When someone criticizes them, you feel personally attacked. You've wrapped your identity up in their authenticity. You've become part of the ecosystem. You're not a consumer of information anymore. You're a vector for the spread of their narrative. Watch it play out. Critic. I prayed for the course and it was just basic info. Defender. Maybe you didn't apply it right. It worked for me. Critic. Can you show proof? Defender. Why so negative? He's helped thousands. No evidence, just deflection. The creator never responds. The community does the work. The case study, Mac TV. We're analyzing content patterns, not attacking character. Publicly available videos prioritize nightlife, red light districts, and narratives about romance and excitement in Pattaya and Bangkok. The framing centers on experience and insider knowledge. A typical video, opening, cinematic intimacy, neon lights, clinking glasses, smiling faces. Message, life here is vibrant and accessible. Production quality equals trust. Middle, tactics, how to find bars, approach nightlife, navigate the scene, quick money moves, breezy confidence, minimal legal context. Close, transaction, join my group. I can introduce you to my agent. My course breaks this down. Links funnel to paid products. Always urgent. Limited spots. Price increase soon. This pattern isn't unique. It's industry standard. Why dangerous in Thailand? Legal complexity. Visas have gray areas. Working rules are strict. Quick how-tos that skip documentation can get you deported. When a creator says, just do this, they won't face consequences when you do. Hidden reality. Lifestyle glorification hides truth. Short-term rent versus long-term stability. Relationships built on novelty versus commitment. Work opportunities that vanish when tourism dips. Money incentives, courses, referral fees, affiliate commissions create economic motive to push content convinces viewers to buy, not content telling truth. The creator's incentive is your purchase, not your success. There's a visa loophole. Move fast. Reality? Policies shift constantly. Official embassies publish the rules. What looks like a loophole could be a short-lived policy that closes before you act, a misinterpretation of requirements, an illegal workaround from unscrupulous agents. A legitimate option requiring documentation the creator doesn't mention. Primary documentation, embassy pages, licensed counsel is a responsible path. YouTube clips don't substitute for legal documents. If it sounds too good to be true, it requires either corruption or risk you can't afford. Financial freedom here, passive income in 2 months. Reality, income requires work, legal structures, tax compliance, often a local partner or registered business. Passive income is marketing. Behind every passive stream is significant upfront work and capital, ongoing management and customer service, legal and tax obligations creators ignore, survivorship bias. You see winners, not the hundreds who failed. Stories of overnight riches exist because extremes attract views. They're outliers. For every 4-hour workday creator, there are 100 who burn through savings. Dating here is easier. Reality, human relationships are complex everywhere. Framing a culture as uniformly permissive or transactional dehumanizes Thai people, treating them as products, primes viewers to adopt exploitative attitudes. Cross-cultural relationships happen and can be healthy, but when a creator builds their brand on how to date in Thailand, they're selling fantasy rooted in economic and cultural power imbalances. The success stories are curated. You don't see broken hearts, financial exploitation, both directions, or cultural misunderstandings leading to disaster. If you wait, you'll miss the window. Reality, scarcity is usually artificial to increase conversions. Real decisions benefit from time, not panic. Ask, why the urgency? Who benefits from fast action? What happens if I wait a week, a month? Can I verify this closing window through independent sources? 9 times out of 10, the window is fabricated. Real opportunities don't punish deliberation. Mac TV isn't alone. 4 more archetypes. The Visa Silver Bullet. Episodes on exemptions, loopholes, secrets immigration doesn't want you to know. Sales course for $209 to $599 US. Glowing testimonials, but independent checks reveal exemptions apply to narrow circumstances or don't exist. Failures blamed on not following directions or policy changes. The lifestyle hustle frames dropshipping, short-term rentals as scalable passive income, offers blueprint for $197 to $997 US. Polished screenshots, early victories, omits startup costs, $3,000 to $10,000 US. Tax obligations, high failure rate, 80% plus, time investment. Creator makes money from the course, not the strategy. The doom and gloom thrives on Thailand is changing forever. Inflation, immigration clampdowns, cultural collapse. Every video apocalyptic. Strategy, sell urgency-driven access to private chat or survival guide. The Nightlife Insider, exclusively bars, clubs, red light districts, sells a nightlife guide or VIP access package, just a list of places with embedded affiliate or kickback arrangements. Viewers don't realize they're funneled toward businesses that pay the creator. Your survival toolkit, 7 rules to protect yourself. Number 1, every claim is a hypothesis. Don't act until you have 2 independent sources confirming it. Prefer primary official documents, embassy notices, government pages, licensed lawyers. A creator's anecdote is marketing, not legal opinion. Number 2, vet before you buy. Look for public business registration, transparent refund policies in writing, independent testimonials you can verify, public contact information, track record of responding to complaints. Missing one, red flag. Missing multiple, walk away. Number 3, no cash to private accounts. If they ask for cash transfers, Western Union or crypto, or insist on traceable, reversible methods, use credit cards or PayPal. Cash and crypto are irreversible, scammer favorites. If they refuse payment methods with buyer protection, ask why. Number 4, reward transparency. Creators who post government letters, scanned contracts, PII redacted, official interaction recordings have higher standards. They show their work. Reward that with your watch time. Number 5, wait 72 hours. If a video creates urgency, invert it. Wait 3 days before any big decision. Urgency is a conversion tactic. Deliberation is your friend. If the opportunity is still there in 3 days, it was real. If it's gone, it was pressure. Number 6, follow the money. If someone claims a miracle visa trick, ask who profits. Are they selling a course, running a paid group, directing traffic to an agent who pays commissions? Incentives explain behavior. Number 7, triangulate everything. Use moderated expat forums, embassy Facebook pages, local legal clinics. Don't rely on one creator. Cross-reference everything. If 5 sources say one thing and one YouTuber says another, trust consensus. The psychology weaponized against you. Why are you vulnerable? Because you're human. Scarcity triggers action. Limited time window, your brain shifts to short-term reward mode. Rational analysis shuts down. Authority triggers compliance. Confident-sounding insider bypasses critical thinking. The creator doesn't need to be an actual expert, just sound like one. Social proof triggers conformity. Testimonials create peer pressure. You don't see dissatisfied customers. They've been banned, blocked, or drowned out. Reciprocity triggers obligation. I share this for free, sets up psychological debt. Free content is the hook, priming you to buy as reciprocity, not necessity. Confirmation bias keeps you hooked. Once you've bought in, you see confirmation confirming your decision was right. Criticism feels like personal attack. Defending the creator is defending yourself. See the scaffolding? This isn't truth-telling. It's conversion design. Intentional strategies developed over years of A/B testing. Thailand-specific dangers. Visa status. Immigration rules aren't simple, but they're not secret. Work is tightly regulated. Earning money without appropriate visa and local registrations leads to fines, deportation, entry bans. A private mentor arranging everything. Licensed immigration lawyer confirming legal compliance. One is accountable, the other isn't. Property purchases. Buying units off-plan or through local agents exposes you to construction delays, developer insolvency, contracts governed by Thai law, strongly favoring Thai parties. A creator's beachfront showcase shouldn't be your due diligence. You need independent real estate lawyer, title verification, escrow or payment protection, clear understanding of foreign ownership restrictions, cultural misreading. What looks like openness may mask power imbalances, economic exploitation, legal gray zones. Treat cultural presentations as curated theater, not free invitation. Respect and legal awareness are non-negotiable. Health and insurance. Healthcare access and long-term costs get glossed over in lifestyle videos. Reality? Long-term residents need proper insurance, contingency funds, understanding of Thailand's system. Excellent but not free for foreigners in many cases. One emergency without coverage wipes out savings. If you've watched these channels and felt the pull, you're not naive. You're human. These creators are attention engineers. trained by the platform for one thing: screen time. They optimize for watch time, clicks, conversions. They're rewarded when you stay, react, buy. The platform doesn't care if you're helped or hurt. It cares if you engaged. The crisis isn't that people are making money from Thailand content. That's been true for years. It's not even that some are exaggerating or misleading. That's always been true of entertainment and persuasion. The crisis is that the scale has exploded. The psychological techniques have become more sophisticated. The financial incentives more intense. And the consequences for people who believe these narratives have become genuinely devastating. Real people have lost real money. Real people have made real decisions about their lives, their relationships, their legal status in Thailand based on information from YouTube creators who were optimizing primarily for clicks. Real people have moved expecting one reality and found another. Real people have entered visa gray zones believing everyone does it. Real people have fallen into affiliate funnels and bought courses and joined investment schemes designed to make the creator money, not to help them build the life they were promised. And the thing that makes this all possible, the architecture holding it up, is that this ecosystem has become incredibly good at sorting people into different categories based on their vulnerabilities and their dreams, then serving each category exactly what they want to hear. The real estate guys sell the dream of passive income, financial freedom, making money while you sleep. They target people who feel trapped by jobs, by the grind, by the sense that conventional paths lead nowhere. The visa guys sell the dream of freedom and possibility. They target people who feel constrained by their home country's laws, by bureaucracy, by feeling stuck. The dating coaches sell the dream of romantic success and male desirability. They target men who feel rejected, overlooked, emasculated by the sexual market in their home country. The lifestyle guys sell the dream of the perfect life, traveling constantly, working from your laptop, living in paradise on a shoestring. They target people who feel trapped in conventional life, who want adventure. The doom merchants sell the dream of having insider knowledge, of being one of the few who see what's really happening. They target people who like to think of themselves as informed, skeptical, awake. Every single one of these dreams is being served to exactly the people most vulnerable to it, at exactly the moment they're most emotionally receptive to it, in exactly the format that makes it most difficult to examine critically. And every creator knows, on some level, that if they told the full truth, the unvarnished, nuanced, complicated truth, they would lose viewers. So they don't. They optimize. This is what the ecosystem actually is. It's not a conspiracy. There's no shadowy group meeting somewhere deciding to manipulate people. It's something almost worse than that. It's a bunch of individuals responding to incentives, each one doing what makes the most sense from their perspective, and collectively creating something that is, in effect, a manipulation engine. Each person feels like they're just trying to make a living. Each person feels like they're just telling their story, but collectively, the result is an architecture of influence that is extraordinarily effective at getting people to believe things that may not be true and make decisions that serve the creator's interest more than their own. Here is your challenge. Treat every creator's claim like a press release, not a mandate. Slow down, triangulate, use official sources, talk to licensed professionals. If you've been harmed, document it. Keep receipts. Get refunds for your payment processor, not a private number. Share your story in moderated communities. The more public the complaints, the harder the funnel runs unchallenged. 5-question vetting ritual. Before handing over money or committing to relocation. Number 1. Who benefits if this is true? If primarily the creator, be cautious. Number 2. Is this a verifiable primary source? Official documentation? Embassy sites? Licensed lawyers? Number 3, are refunds prompt and documented? If not, major red flag. Number 4, is contact info publicly traceable and business registered? Private accounts? Be wary. Number 5, did you sleep on it for 72 hours? If not, you were persuaded, not informed. Reward creators who publish receipts, source documents, corrections. Don't reward creators whose business model depends on panic. That's how incentives shift, one viewer at a time. Not every dramatic video is malicious. Drama calls attention to real problems. Urgency is sometimes warranted. The ethical line is crossed when a creator intentionally obscures incentives, disguises sales as free advice, or repeatedly promotes unverifiable shortcuts causing real harm. If a creator clearly discloses affiliates, provides verifiable sources, offers legitimate refunds, corrects mistakes publicly, that's ethical commerce. We're not condemning all creators. We're condemning a specific exploitation pattern with real victims. These channels aren't a monolithic enemy. They're a symptom of a platform monetizing attention and a marketplace turning human longing into product. But symptoms can be named, explained, resisted. You're not powerless. Small, repeatable habits. Slow down. Triangulate information. Demand primary sources. Pay attention to incentives. Share experiences publicly. Support creators who show their work. If you value your life and money, if you're thinking long-term, move versus temporary adventure, treat online advice as data, not destiny. You're the protagonist of your story, not the background character in someone else's YouTube empire. Now, we're at the point where we need to remind you the framework for this mini-series because it's going to help you understand what you're seeing when you look at the foreign YouTuber ecosystem in Thailand. Over the next episodes in this series, we'll continue to uncover the next types of foreign YouTubers here in Thailand. What we're offering is a different choice, a way to see the machinery. Once you see how it works, once you understand the incentive structures, once you can identify the psychological games, you're not powerless anymore. You can consume content from these creators while keeping your critical facilities intact. You can take useful information while rejecting manipulation. You can make decisions based on something other than manufactured urgency or borrowed identity or the intimate feeling of a friend's advice. This isn't about hating creators. It's about naming mechanics, protecting people who can't afford to be wrong, reclaiming truth from the attention marketplace. Walk with your eyes open. Question the friend in the camera like you'd question someone at your door selling a miracle elixir. Because that's what it is. A product in a marketplace trained to take what it can get. Subscribe, hit the bell, and if this hit close to home, tell us. Tell us your story. Help us break the loop. This is Thailand Truth Talks. Welcome to the reckoning.